Python is flexible with types, but that flexibility means you will constantly need to convert between them, and the results are not always what you expect. This lesson covers how to convert between numbers, strings, booleans, and collections using Python's built-in casting functions. By the end, you will know exactly what each conversion does and how avoid the subtle bugs that come from assuming too much. Let us start with the three most common conversions. Calling int on a float chops off the decimal, float adds a decimal to a whole number, and stry turns anything into text. That int behavior is important to understand. It truncates towards 0, it does not round. So int 9.99 gives you 9 and int 9090 of 2.7 gives you -2, not -3. But here's the thing. You can also pass strings into int and float as long as the string looks like a valid number. Passing 42 into int works fine, but passing 3.5 into int will crash. For cases like that, you need a two-step conversion. First, convert the string to a float, then convert the float to an int. Now, let us look at bool, which is surprisingly useful. Python considers certain values to be falsy. 0, empty strings, empty lists, and none all convert to false. Everything else is true. This matters because Python uses the same truthiness rules in if statements, so understanding bool helps you write better conditionals too. On top of that, you can convert between collection types. Wrapping a tuple in list gives you a mutable version, and passing a list into set removes all the duplicates instantly. So how do dictionaries behave with these conversions? Calling list on a dictionary only gives you the keys, not the values. If you want both, you need to use items first. And finally, remember that not every conversion makes sense. Trying to cast a non-numeric string to int will raise a value error. So always validate your input or use try except when working with user data. And that is a wrap. You have learned how int, float, strum, and bool transform values, how to handle tricky two-step conversions, and what happens when you cast collections. These are the building blocks for parsing user input, cleaning data, and making sure your variables are the right type before you use them. If you want to keep learning, head over to Kekido where Carl Brantwell. You can take the full interactive Python course for free.